Alright, time to just go ahead and get into whatever this place is called again, Eastern Palace, and bum rush down to the Armos Knights and kill them. There we go. Won't have anything running up my butt now. Unfortunately, beating Aghanim did change what enemies are on the overworld to make them generally harder. So that's mildly annoying. Really isn't a big deal. I think bombos, that's right. I was gonna say, I want to say there's still one key item I'm missing in my menu, and it's bombos. Which is totally fine, I don't care to get bombos. What I am a little more surprised about is 18 hearts. It's a lot of hearts. Oh, I missed. Like, holy crap. In the time that we've been playing, I've gone from having almost no health and being in the Dark World to getting red mail and having nearly all of the health. Cool. I wasn't sure if the gold sword would be strong enough to kill those things in one strike. I kind of figured it would be because arrows do, but you know, you don't want to assume these things. So I tested to figure it out. And thankfully I'm not doing any kind of enemizer where these things could have, like, huge amounts of health, like 50 health. I'm assuming Gold Sword does like 4 or maybe 8 damage, I'm not sure how the calculations work. 50 is a lot! He's like, oh hey, all the enemies have as much health as Ganon. What? And their damage values can be up to like 8 hearts of damage in a single hut. Hot? Hit? Words. It's hard to get them out when you've been doing this talking thing for like 3 hours straight. One more dungeon. What's crazy is the red armored guards know where you're at immediately. You don't even have to make a sound or get in their line of sight. You're on the screen with them, they're like, "Whoop! There's the guy! Kill the guy!" Unfortunately, just realized something, since I'm not doing the boss enemizer, I actually have to go all the way through Thieves Town to get the maiden to take her to the lit room, and I have to bomb open the lit room too. So I really do just have the entirety of Thieves Town left to do here. It's not like any large amount that I can skip. So, woohoo! More fun run through all this. At the very least, I've got the key for that, so I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to get the key for the big chest. I can wait. No, I should be fine. If I'm remembering the dungeon layout correctly and counting the keys right, I should be totally fine. I briefly thought, like, wait, no, won't I still need the key in that pot? And I mean, I guess I could do things slightly faster if I got it, but it doesn't really matter. Get the fuck out of the way. Because I can just get this. Just get that and move on. I don't need to worry about the hint because I have everything I need. I just need to come all the way down here, get up the bombs, really hoped that my dash would start before that guy got to me. Annoyingly fast enemies that do way too much damage. On red mail, I'm not worried about them at all, but on green mail, it's like 2 hearts a hit, so it's so much damage. Especially since you probably don't have a lot of hearts at that time anyway. Even in the vanilla game, those green cricket things are really dangerous. Oh, only a few short rooms left. And at least they don't make you get like a small key for each one of these locks. That would suck. Look at that. Max on arrows before I have to go fight Ganon. Also, I like her pretty purple dress. It usually matches some part of your character sprite, so I'm glad it matches the bandana of the turtle. Getting Donatello's purple on her dress is pretty cool. Also, it would be neat if it was Leonardo's blue, but pretty normal if it was Michelangelo's orange. Yes, yes they are. Just like that statement. Oh, how'd I miss? Blind, always gonna take 9 hits total. Wow, I expected to take more damage than that. Oh boy, 20 rupees. And I can pull the Master Sword pedestal! Yay! I'm not doing that. What I am going to do is use the fact that I've beaten Aghanim in the Light World to let me save, quit, and I have the mirror. Reload my game, and look at that. Right where I want to be. Missing a whole bunch of health, but that's okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, whoa, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh. Okay, we hit him enough. I just want to make sure I got to the 3rd phase as fast as possible. I forget the number of hits it takes with the gold, with any sword, honestly. I want to say it's like 27 with a tempered, but I might be adding in the 3rd phase hits, I really don't know. So as far as I'm concerned, the most important thing is to just hit him a bunch. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! I thought I may have been taking a bat to the face and falling off the platform. Instead, I got hit once in the entire fight. Beat him with no problem. At just under 3 hours? I think. Pretty sure. It looks like I actually managed to do this in just under 3 hours. Holy crap. That's pretty much what I was expecting. I'm spitting now. Bacon, pork, or ham? I don't know, honestly. That's a good question. I guess ham. I mean, bacon's fine. But it kind of depends on the thing. If I'm having it just itself, ham. If I'm having it in addition to other things, like on a pizza, bacon. Pork, usually not ever. I can't tell you last time I actually had like pork chops or anything like that. Or pork loin. Oh, I did make some really tasty pulled pork once though. It was like pork loin cooked in a slow cooker with a brown sugar syrupy homemade substance. Like you put brown sugar and some other ingredients in. I forget because I don't have my recipe book in front of me. And definitely had some onions in it. Oh god, those just look really weird. And like partway through the cooking process, or when it was nearly done, you just need to take the, at that point, extremely tender pork loin and rip it apart with some forks so it was, shredded. Oh, that was delicious. Crockpots are amazing investments if you bother to buy stuff to make in them. I suggest you do that. And now I really want to make some stew. I have this recipe for some southwestern stew that is amazing, and it's been forever since I made it. In fact, the last time I meant to make it, I bought the ingredients and then just didn't do it for like 2 days, and when I went to actually grab the meat out of the fridge and brown it to begin making it, the meat had already browned on its own. And not the healthy cooked way. It was really disappointing. It's like, oh, this is no longer good. Really should have made this the day I bought it. And I haven't bothered to try it again since. I made that stew maybe 2 times, and both myself and the roommate love it. I think I like it a little more than he does. Though I have a tendency to just go back for seconds and thirds and fifths. It makes a big crockpot of it, but yeah. It's too delicious for me to stop eating. That and I'm just a fat bastard. Real talk. I have not been paying attention to these credits at all. The only thing I'm really interested in seeing, though, is what the Master Sword pedestal has on it. It is nice that, most of these things reference items that you would have gotten. Like, is it Piggy Bank Kid? Which meant Sick Kid gave me money. I don't remember that. That was too long ago. But that was apparently a thing. Dancing pickles. Always dancing pickles. The rupee hoard, great. So it was just a bunch of money. There's no reason to do that. Oh man. I'm afraid to see what my lag time is going to be, because I think that's basically the time in which you stop actually pushing buttons. Stop progressing at all. So I'm afraid it's going to look like, I don't know, 11 minutes or something like that. Just horrendous. Oh, you decided to just stand still and not do anything for a while, huh? Cool. Why would you do that? Because you're totally lost. No idea where to go. Game is not giving you the progression you're looking for. Almost everything's blocked by the hammer and the hook shot, and oh my god, why did it take so long to get to the hammer? And then, wasn't it on Magic Bat? Wasn't that where it ended up being? So it was in the logic of the game to go and get it with the mirror. At least I didn't have to fake powder to it. I did find the real powder by then. But still, wow. So many double and triple dipping in the dungeons. In fact, I don't think there's a single dungeon that I got to beat on my first walk into it, except for Turtle Rock. And Mired? Yeah, no, those two, I'm pretty sure the first time I actually went into them, I had everything I needed to beat them. Nope, that's wrong. Meyer, I went in once and then came back again with the Canes Mario. That's right. I remember now. Even then, though, this took less time than I thought it would. Or actually, it took as much as my original estimate for it would. It took less time than I was beginning to think it would, based on where all the items ended up being. Yeah, at least we're almost through the credits, so we can actually see the stats, because I'm pretty interested in seeing what a lot of those end up being. And I have got the worst scratch in my throat. I'm trying my best to not cough. I really just want to get something to drink. Oh, Marathon Napkins. Every time I read that name, I keep reading it as Marathon Napkins, because that's a brand of napkin. It's not that. It's not that at all. Alright, important stuff. First sword, less than a minute because it was on the goal. Pegasus boots didn't find till 1 hour and 47 minutes, though. That's a really long time in. And the flute and mirror was super deep into the game, too. But we found so many swords by the time I got to any bosses, I was already on the 3rd level sword. Only blocked 19 times, that's exceptionally good for me. Died once on purpose, save and quit a bunch. Oh god, that lag time, 13 minutes. 10 minutes in the menu. Hey look, 197 out of 216. I was right. It was going to be in the 190 somethings. And total time was 255, but real time was closer to like 258. Because I could tell on my Audacity when I beat Ganon, I was at 259, and there's a little bit of time before I actually began the video. So, that's pretty good. I did it under 3 hours. I found almost everything. I think that is actually every piece of heart, because in the game you start with 3, and then you get 11 whole heart containers, so that's 14. There's 20 in the game, so that's 6. 6 divided by 4, 24. So yes, I actually found every piece of heart. I'm just missing 2 heart containers, shovel, bombos. I did find the mushroom and turn it in. Mirror shield. That's all I'm missing. I nearly got everything in the game, which on a all dungeon seed is pretty much expected. Well, in the description of the first video, there should be a link to the seed, if I remember to copy paste it. So, if you played along, go ahead and post your time and stats and see where we all measured up. If not, that's okay. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. And I'll see you guys in the next video series. Later.